Yves Meyer started his day going against a champion, Michael Essa. Yves Meyer going against Ryan D.
Okay, Yves, here's your possibility for an upset here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See what you can do.
Absolutely. And if you want to drive Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s car, you can in Torque Drift. So Vaughn Gittin Jr. is in Torque Drift, so you can download the game, play for free. So check it out on Android, PC, iOS. Play with 10 of your friends. It's awesome. Drive Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s car. We are in the Link ECU Top 8, the Great 8. Link ECU, the official engine management unit of Formula Drift. Red lights are illuminating, and here we go. Let's send it. Vaughn Gittin Jr., Yves Meyer. Never doing battle against each other as Vaughn Gittin Jr. goes towards the middle of the course, and as we said, the lead car has the right of way. Massive angle there from Vaughn Gittin Jr. lifting that front left tire. Oh man, Yves Meyer getting christened in smoke. Into that second outside zone. Oh, we got contact. Vaughn Gittin Jr. stays in it. Woo! Make some noise, Atlanta. Wow, we got rubber on rubber contact, but Houston, we do not have a problem. Yves takes one of those cones as a souvenir all the way home. Ryan, let's take a look at that again in the horseshoe. The Broncos, the Mustangs were bucking.
That was a murderous run there by Vaughn Gittin Jr. You can see the squat of the Mustang. He's back on throttle with massive angle through inside clip number 1, then going up the hill. Let's take a look at this contact here, which Vaughn, he doesn't even seem like he gets phased by it. And I thought maybe he had a broken part, and maybe he does on the right front, but absolutely drives out of it like there's no issue at all. As he's transitioning right here, you can see he makes contact and just stays on the throttle like an absolute beast.
Yeah.
And then extends his gap to Yves with that apparent mistake that was made there, and Yves steals our cone all the way up to the start line. Here it is again. We're probably going to see a really good view of it here. Watch the right, yeah. Oh, left front and right front collide pretty much head on as Vaughn was trying to manage his way to that inside clip. Wow. Crazy, man.
Door to door, it says it on the roof of Yves Meyer, but it's wheel to wheel, face to face, mono a mono. Look at that, Vaughn just pulling right back up. Take a lick and it keeps on ticking. And I know that Vaughn, you know, in the offseason, I mean, hey, it feels good. It feels good, right? So I know they developed their suspension arms in the offseason. They were really working on those things. A big CNC. I mean, they're beasts.
Like Gumby style, like you hit them and they just go come right back.
Yeah, they take a licking, man. But no, they're stout. They're really beautiful pieces of artwork. So, wondering if Vaughn will call and calling a comp. So yeah, it looks like they might be calling a competition timeout. Okay, cool. So no comp timeout was called because fault was deemed towards Meyer. So Vaughn is allowed to look at his vehicle, just his demeanor. I don't know, just showing up here in 21.
It's appropriate confidence based off preparation.
I like it. That's a great elaboration there, Ryan. I like it. Well done. Well done. That summed it up perfectly.
Because you can have inappropriate confidence.
Why are you like staring right at me and seeming that I have inappropriate confidence? All right, let's move on. Back to the second half of this battle. Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Yves Meyer. The second half of this battle. And Yves now will be out front with those menacing signature RTR LED grille lights in his rear view mirror. All right, the Type S lights are on, underglow. And now into that first front flip. Here comes Yves Meyer. Vaughn Gittin Jr. chasing him down. Now pass, taking all the cones, eating them up like pack pellets. Now into that second outside zone. Yves does not get all the way out there, and that was a line he took with Vaughn Gittin Jr., and that's what actually caused the accident. So it looks like Vaughn maybe give himself a little bit of room here and might surge here towards the end. No, he does not, but he knows he has that kind of advantage, so didn't really need to apply the pressure too much.
Well, the interesting thing about the contact is that it really didn't disrupt Vaughn at all, so it's not really going to be a major deduction for Yves. It's really going to be about how these two runs come together. Vaughn was not affected, and Yves was aggressive, yes, but what Yves did not result in Vaughn making a big mistake. And so, you know, if Vaughn if Vaughn was one of those guys that would have flopped in that situation, then we'd have a completely different scenario. But that's not what Vaughn does. So now the judge is going to be looking at both runs, how they both competed against each other, who hit the marks as the lead, who had the better chase run, looking at all those things overall, and then coming up with the winner. But it's a great battle overall. Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Yves Meyer putting on a show for everybody, and now we await the judges' results.
I have to assume the needle is going to go the way of Gittin, but a great effort by Yves Meyer from Switzerland. Let's make it official. Slide him left for Gittin, and there it is. Vaughn Gittin Jr., defending and two-time Fórmula GIF champion, gets the win and is moving on to the Final Four. Yves Meyer from Switzerland is knocked out. How we doing out there, Atlanta? Make some noise. Still a stout crowd there, Ryan. That is a, what do you say? Something about confidence? Something about confidence?
Appropriate.
Appropriate confidence, thank you. All right. That is appropriate confidence. Hey, my director